now we are going to see the next logical instruction, that is RLC. For this instruction, the whole instruction is considered as opcode. So opcode is RLC. No operand is present in this instruction. In this instruction, you can see that no data is present. So when in the instruction no data is present, it means that instruction is of only 1 byte. Machine cycle we are going to see, but before that, let's see the meaning of the instruction. RLC, it means rotate the content of accumulator left side without carry. I am repeating, rotate content of accumulator left side without carry. So let's see one example so that you can get the clear idea. The example is RLC itself. Before the execution, you can see that the content of accumulator is 15H. You can see that the content of carry flag is 1. Now the content of accumulator is 15H, it means it is in hexadecimal. If you convert this number into binary, you will get some pattern like this. I have represented the same accumulator bitwise. So the 15H is present in this accumulator too, but the difference is that it is represented in the binary. So it is the same accumulator. So before the execution, this is the content of carry and the accumulator. Now what will happen when the RLC instruction is executed? RLC means rotate the content of accumulator left side by 1 bit. Rotate the content of accumulator left side by 1 bit without carry. So let's perform it. So what will happen when we rotate the content of accumulator by 1 bit? So the value which is present in D0 will be shifted to D1. The value which is present in D1 will be shifted to D2. The value which is present in D2 will be shifted to D3. D3 will be shifted to D4, D5, D6 and D7. Now the value which is present in D7 will be shifted to D0. So the whatever value is present in D7 will be shifted to D0. But there is one more thing that will happen, that is the value of D7 will be shifted to carry 2. So the D7 bit is shifted to D0 as well as carry. So this will happen when this instruction is executed. Now can you tell me what will be the content of accumulator after the execution? So what will be the content of carry flag? You can see that in the carry the value is shifted from D7. So in the carry 0 will be present. In the D0 the D7 is shifted to D0. So what will be the value in D0? So in the D0 0 will be present. In the D1 the value of D0 is shifted to D1. So in the D1 there will be 1. In the D2 the D1 value of D1 will be present at D2. So there will be 0. Then at D4 the value of D3 will be present. So 0, then 1, 0, 0. So if you convert this number into hexadecimal, you will get 2AH. Now let's see the machine cycle. To understand the machine cycle, you have to see all the process that is done by microprocessor. So when you give this instruction, the instruction will be stored in the memory. You know that this instruction is of 1 byte. It means when this instruction is stored in the memory, it will occupy only one memory location. So in one location, this whole instruction will be stored, that is RLC. After all instructions are stored in the memory, the processor will start doing its work, that is fetch, decode and execute. To fetch the instruction, the first machine cycle that microprocessor is going to perform is opcode fetch. When microprocessor will perform the opcode fetch, this whole instruction will be transferred in the microprocessor. Then processor will decode that instruction. When microprocessor decode, after that it will execute. Now if you pay attention, during the execution what is happening? During the execution, the content of accumulator is shifted to the left side by 1 bit and content of carry flag is also affected. If you remember, the carry flag and the accumulator both are part of the microprocessor. It means when the execution is done by the microprocessor, the processor is not storing any data in the memory or processor is not reading data from the memory. During the execution, all the changes are happening within a microprocessor. It means only one machine cycle is needed, that is opcode fetch. And this is it for this instruction. Okay students, now we are going to see the logical instruction RAL. So in this instruction, the whole instruction itself is considered as opcode. So opcode is RAL. There is no operand for this instruction. Now what is the byte of this instruction? In this instruction you can see that no data is present. Whenever in the instruction no data is present, that instruction will be considered as 1 byte instruction. Machine cycle we are going to see a bit later. Before that, let's say the meaning of this instruction. RAL means rotate accumulator left with carry. So let's see with one example. Suppose the example of this instruction is RAL itself. And before the execution, you can see that the content of accumulator is 55H. The content of carry flag is 0. Now the content of accumulator here shown is in hexadecimal. If you convert into binary, you can see this data. So the same accumulator is represented in the binary, or you can say bitwise. So when this instruction is executed, the content of accumulator will be shifted by 1 bit towards left side. I am repeating, the content of accumulator will be shifted by 1 bit toward left side. So let's see what happens when this instruction is executed. So RAL when executed, the bit which is present in D0 will be shifted to D1. The bit which is present in D1 will be shifted to D2. D2 will be shifted to D3, then D4, D5, D6 and D7. The bit which is present in the D7 will be shifted to the carry, and the whatever bit is present in the carry will be shifted to D0. Okay, so let's see what will be the value of accumulator when this instruction is executed. So all the bits are shifted by 1 bit. So let's see what will be the value in the D0. As you can see, the content of carry is shifted to D0. So in the D0 there will be 0. The value of the D0 is shifted to D1. So in the D1 there will be 1. In D2, the content of D1 is shifted to D2. So in D2 there will be 0. If you keep going, you will get some data like this. Can you tell me what will be the content of carry flag? If you see, the value which is present in D7, it is transferred to carry. So in the carry flag, 0 will be present. If you convert this number into hexadecimal, you will get AAH. Now let's see the machine cycle. You know very well, to understand the machine cycle, you have to see the whole process for particular instruction. As you can see, this instruction is of 1 byte. It means when we give this instruction, it will be stored in the memory and it will occupy in only one memory location. So only one memory location will consume this instruction, that is RAL. After all instructions are stored in the memory, the processor will start doing its task, that is to fetch, decode and execute. To fetch the instruction, the processor will execute the first machine cycle, that is opcode fetch. Now when opcode fetch is done, this instruction will be transferred to the microprocessor. After that the processor will decode. After decoding, the processor will execute. Now if you pay attention, during the execution, what is happening that the content of accumulator and the carry is changing, and carry and accumulator are both part of the microprocessor. It means during the execution, processor is not storing any data in the memory, or processor is not reading any data from the memory. So for this instruction, what will be the machine cycle? Only one machine cycle, that is the upward fetch.